Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be doing Vlogmas day something of something, and today's an unboxing for a change, since I've done no unboxings this month, which is strange for me. Today we got Fairyloot early. I haven't opened it yet. I've just undone the sellotape on the bottom and just gonna pop the card out. It's Dance with Death is the theme. This box is going up in price. It was I want to say £27 plus shipping, and then it took it to like £32 something, I think. Anyway, the box, I can't remember the prices specifically, but the box is going up by £1.50 next year. They are stopping the tarot cards at the end of this run, I think that's what it is, and they've got new collectible items coming in. Depending on how this box goes will depend on whether or not I change to the book only going into next year. We'll see, but I really do want to finish off the tarot cards first before I decide as well what to do with the box. But anyway, this lovely little focus. There we go. Is it focused? Yeah, I think. Artwork. I'm gonna leave that facing up so that the spoilers are down. And I'm just gonna lean in and get the first thing that I see, which is The Coldest Touch by Isabel Sterling. It says, death drew them together, life could tear them apart. Elise is cursed. Every time she touches someone, she experiences how they will die. And when she predicts, but is unable to prevent her brother's death, Elise is desperate to escape her terrible gift. Then she meets Claire, a vampire tasked with helping Elise master her rare powers and recruiting her to the Veil, a secret organisation determined to protect the paranormal world at all cost. At first, Elise is reluctant to work with the vampire, but when she predicts the teacher's imminent murder, she's determined to stop the violent death. As Elise and Claire grow closer, Elise begins to wonder, can she really trust someone tasked with securing her loyalty? Someone who could easily kill her, someone who might hold the key to unravelling her brother's mysterious death. So this looks very 80s vibes. Loving the colour scheme. And then like the school locker situation at the back, and then they're holding hands. So clearly this is some kind of love story also. Never heard of this, and it says it's Fairyloot exclusive. I don't know if it's the cover that's exclusive. It's not signed or anything. I'll see if I can find the original cover. I will overlay it to see if there's a difference in cover. But I knew we were getting 2 books this month. We are also supposed to be getting the keyring that was... Oh, there we go. Keychain that was missing out of last month's box. And I stayed away from the spoilers for this because I didn't want to see it, but wow. It says, bind your fate to mine. Ooh, this is cute. Can you focus on the product and not me? There we go. So that was from last month's box, and then we've got something on designed by Hafza Faisal, WHTF. When, what? WHTF. It's supposed to be a tattoo of a, what's it supposed to be a tattoo of? I thought I said what, WTF, but it's WHTF. Iron on patch. Is this We Hunt the Flame? The background looks familiar. However, that does not look like a flame. Kind of does, but it, am I going to use this? It's an iron-on patch. Is it an iron-on? I don't know. Yeah, iron-on patch. if I was to use these ever, I don't think I've even used the Law one. I don't even know where the Law one is that I used, that we got before. Iron-on patches are really not something I'm ever going to really use. So, any whoosy what's it. Anywho, we've got something else. This I will use a TVD. These Violet Delights. Is that it? TVD. There we go. This design is stunning. And it's the same on the back as well. And it has a zip. And I love a good book sleeve with a zip. Let's see what it... Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? Focus. It's got like soft on the insides. And then you get the exclusive Fairyloot little focus. Today is not the day, and I am not the one. There we go. Little button zip thing there. I will use these because I take my books to my family's house quite a lot and my best friend's house a lot, and this looks like it can hold a decent size hardback. So I am pleased with this item. Let's see. Are we missing something? Are we missing something? Oh. Oh. There's something else there. Just gonna get the rest of this stuff out of here and then we're gonna... Oh, there we go. It's underneath the book. So. We'll do the tarot cards after. So we've got... I'm crap at guessing fandoms. Oh! These are the new collectibles. It says collectible number 1 and 2 on the back. Do I know who these are? Nope. Looks like Persephone and Hades, maybe. Only reason I say that is he's blue. So, I don't really know much about Persephone and Hades. I'm just guessing because that's blue and he looks like a bit like an evil being. Maybe. Maybe. These are cute though. Again, the bookmark situation, as you can see. I have many a bookmark, so these will just get slotted in to our bookmark situation that's in my... And these two are the cards. Are these the last ones? The 9 and 10 of Pentacles. I don't think 9 and 10 are the last ones. I will... 9 and 10. I think there's 4 more. Might be 4 more after this. Absolutely no idea where these are from. Pentagrams. Is it something to do with witches? I don't know. Do we know any witches that have a crow as a familiar? Do any witches have crows as familiars? The only reason I'm saying witches is because of the pentagrams. Is it a witch? But then I don't know who that is. I'm crap at this. Is that a... Nice hand jewellery though. So I don't know what the book is. I don't know what the book is. We've got another bookmark to add to the collection. That has the same thingamajiggy. And then we have the art print with the book person. Next month's theme is monsters within. Monsters are real and they live inside us, but whether you keep the monster locked within or whether you unleash it entirely is up to you. This box is all about characters that have a dark side hidden beneath the surface. You can expect items inspired by the last hours. Never read. These Hollow Vowels, not read yet. Scythe, I have read. This Savage Song, not read. And our featured book of the month this month will feature our next collectible trinket dish. Or the box, sorry. This box will feature our next collectible trinket dish, as well as so many other beautiful goodies. Our feature book of the month is YA Contemporary Fantasy set in London, filled with monsters, hidden powers, monster families, with cruel legacies, magical underworlds, and swoon-worthy romances. It might be, is it that new one out? Only a Monster? I'll leave it linked, I'll leave a picture here. I've pre-ordered it from Waterstones, but this might already be it. And it's 2 colour stencil sprayed edges, artwork on the end papers, exclusive cover art. So that's next month, but for this month, Year of the Reaper. No idea what this book is about. And and it's just standard black sprayed edges. Oh, we have a bookplate. It's not signed, it's just a bookplate, so bear with while I stick it in, because otherwise I'm gonna... Okay, so this is by Makia Lucia, and that is under the dust jacket, naked hardcover, and then the artwork is here. So once again, artwork is stunning. I don't know if this is the same as the original cover. I will overlay the original colours. It says exclusive cover. It does have foiled. Can you see it? Can you see it? It does have foiled accents on it. I will overlay the original again. Not heard anything about this book, but okay. Not necessarily a rant, but okay, we'll get to the book. We'll finish the book first. So, 3 years ago, Lord Cassidy disappeared in the midst of a war, on a mission entrusted to him by the king. Since then, a devastating plague has swept the land, leaving countless dead and the kingdom forever altered. Having survived a rotting prison cell, a merciless illness, Cass, now 18, wants only to return to his home in the mountains to forget past horrors. But home is not what he remembers. His castle has become a refuge for the royal court, and they have brought their enemies with them. When an assassin targets the closest to the queen, Cass is drawn into a search for a killer, one that leads him to form an unexpected bond with a brilliant young historian named Lena. Cass and Lena soon realise that who is behind the attacks is far less important than why. They must look to the past, following the trail of a terrible secret, one that could threaten the kingdom's newfound peace and plunge it back into war. This does not sound very fantasy-y. Not very magic-y. Not sure if it's my kind of fantasy. Obviously it's fantasy because it's kingdoms and whatnot. But let's get to the book. So, you'll know that in October, Fairyloot smashed it out of the park with Once Upon a Broken Heart. Last month's book was Jade Fire Gold. Again, stunning edition. Edges, artwork, everything. And yes, this, again, I don't know if it's a lot different, but this might be an exclusive cover, but going from amazing stenciled edges, amazing end pages in a book, to a little bit of following on the front and standard edges, it's just very hit and miss. And I hate being negative, but I just don't understand the comparison. Because you've got Jade Fire Gold and Once Upon a Broken Heart, stenciled edges, all the amazing artwork and that, and then you just got like standard sprayed edges. I don't know, I'm slightly disappointed. I hate being negative, like absolutely hate it. But okay, so we can't count this because it was last month's missing item. The bookmarks, pretty. Generally speaking, do I need more bookmarks? No. I already get bookmarks every month with Fairyloot anyway that I don't use. I'm never going to use all those bookmarks at once that are in that thing. So this, I won't use. It's not a usable item for me, and if they continue to do things like this when they've increased the price, probably not going to stick to the items. This I like. Artwork, gorgeous. Useful item. Will use. This I like the sound of. Will attempt to read. Not sure if I like it or not, but it's a useful item. It says useful item. Second book, great. Oh, I missed a thing. Sorry, I missed a thing. Jax's dagger. Is this Caraval? Or Once Upon a Broken Heart? There we go. Let's review, shall we, on the items. So The Coldest Touch was book 2 by Isabel Sterling, newly released title. Brilliant. Second installment in that mini literary weapon letter openers replica series. The Prince of Hearts, Jax's dagger from Once Upon a Broken Heart. Weight wise, feels very light. Also, not gonna lie, I hate feeling like this. It feels and looks a little bit cheap. I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest. The iron-on patch was We Hunt the Flame. Yeah. Oh yeah, Hafsa Faisal. Jesus Christ on a bicycle. That's the woman who. We Hunt the Flame. I actually read out the name Hafsa Faisal. Still didn't get the freaking book, and it's the person who bloody wrote the thing. Yeah. As great as that might be, not going to use it. Introduced new collectible series, Mythology Foil Bookmarks. First installment, Hades and Persephone by Grace Z. Huart. Love that. I really do like the bookmarks though. It's just, if that's part of the collectible series, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, because I just can't use them all and some are just too pretty to use. And yeah, we've done the book, and then the book sleeve was by Celestial Fang, which is inspired by These Vandalites by Chloe Gong. This one was collectible tarot cards and 9 and 10 of Pentacles, illustrated by Zardonic, and feature Io and Victor from the Red Rising series. There's not witches in the Red Rising, is there? What the fuck do they look like witches? Okay, so this art is stunning. Okay, I'm going to preface it by saying this art is stunning. This clip is going on way too long, but I need to discuss. This art, stunning. Clearly, amazing artwork. However, I've not read Red Rising, and if as you can tell by the clips that earlier, these there, they look very similar, don't they? So when I saw that, I immediately thought witches, because they look like pentagrams. And then crows. I just thought it was a familiar, and maybe like he was a vampire. I don't know. Would not have guessed Red Rising. I don't. So I'm gonna go with, I don't know who is who with this. I don't know who's Io and who's Victra. But I would have guessed a witch and a vampire type situation on it. Or a warrior. Do they have wings? No, it's just the way that the background is. Very confusing. Beautiful artwork, but very confusing. Would not have guessed that. But I do like the tarot cards, and I will be finishing the collections of them. Overall thoughts on this box. I think that once I finish my tarot card collection and it's come to the end of this run, I will be changing to book only. I know it's probably not going to be that much cost wise difference between with and without the items. However, these two I won't use. I've got my other letter opener that we got in a tub with pens. I don't even use it as a letter opener because they're not sharp enough to use as actual letter openers. They just, and you can't really stand them like on a shelf because they're not standable. Does that make sense? So they'd have to lay flat, and then what's that? Just lay flat on. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop moaning at you now. So favourite item would be this. Absolutely love this. Artwork brilliant, very useful. not sure on the book this month. This is probably the first time I've seen the book and not being sure that I will like it. And this is actually the first Fairyloot book that I'm even considering unhauling before I read it. I've never done that with Fairyloot. There's a book that I've got in 2017 that I've tried to read 3 times and I'm still not unhauling it yet, because I'm adamant that I will at least attempt to read 100 pages of that book when I'm in the right frame of mind. And yeah, so, but I feel like this might not be my thing, and I might end up unhauling it before I've even read it. And I never said that about Fairyloot. I'm slightly disappointed. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Let's hope next month is better and they do better than just standard sprayed edges. The artwork, again, amazing as always. But I'm going to go now before I chew your ear off even more and get more annoyed with myself. So, sorry this was a bit of a negative one, but I do really like the keyring that we were supposed to get last month. And I will use the keyring. So, again, useful item. Anyway, that's me done. Back to normal, chaotic Lisa style. Negative Nancy aside. We'll just move on from this, shall we? We shall. Okay, bye.